Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another Marvel Champions playthrough. It's been a little bit, but we got Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. finally, 2 weeks after release, but we finally got it. So we're going to be doing a couple playthroughs this week, one of each of the precons for Nick Fury and Maria Hill. First impressions, I haven't played them yet, so this is my completely first, however, on this. And then over the next few weeks, we'll probably end up doing some stuff with the scenarios. And then by the time we get to that, I think Silk and Shuri will be out. So we'll have even more Marvel Champions to go to. So even though I was supposed to sideline it, we're going to probably see it a little bit more regularly right now, given that there's new releases. So like I'd like to do with all of the new heroes, is I like to play the precons of them against Claw, because Claw is pretty straightforward. So we've got Claw set up here. I've got Defense Network out. Let's go. So it's got 3 threat on it. We'll flip over Underground Distribution and reveal until we get a minion. We got Melter there. Okay. So let's take a look at Nick Fury. So Nick Fury is 4 recovery, 6 hand size, 10 hit points. During setup, we would put our suit form upgrade into play, assault side face up. So I've got it there. And then as an action, we can change to the stealth suit form. Nick Fury's hero side's a 2/2/2. He has the ability to gather intel. After he makes the basic thwart, place 1 threat on your suit form upgrade. And then we have break cover. When you would attack, change to assault form. That's a force interrupt. So we have the suit form upgrade. We have assault. When you attack, remove up to 3 threat from here. This deals 1 additional damage for each threat removed. So you can actually swing for +3. And then the stealth side is going to be as a hero interrupt. When an enemy would attack, it gains its schemes instead. Place 1 threat from that activation here instead on the main scheme if there's 5 or less threat on this card. So we can kind of store up some stuff. So let's draw our hand size up to 6. Okay. So we've got Quake, which she's a reprint. After a minion schemes, you can exhaust her to deal 2 damage. So we can force them to scheme with that and then do that. We've got Covert Surveillance. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. If you're in stealth suit form, you may place the threat on your stealth. Otherwise, you may change the stealth suit. So I like that. We have Intelligence and Analysis. When you reveal a treachery, discard Intelligence Analysis and remove 1 threat from your suit form upgrade to cancel the effect of that treachery and discard it. Interesting. We've got Intelligence. Max 1 per player. After a player is dealt an encounter card, discard Intelligence to look at each encounter card dealt to each player and the top of the encounter deck, and you may swap any number of those cards. Concentrated Fire. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. This attack gains range. If it defeats the enemy, we can either place threat on the suit card per the printed scheme, or change to stealth suit form. And then we have Informant. When a minion schemes, discard Informant. This activation removes threat instead of placing it. Interesting. Okay. A lot of cool stuff here. I think I'm going to leave my hand as is. I think this is kind of an interesting setup here. So, I kind of want to get Quake out, though. So, let's use our ability to flip over to our stealth side. Let's dump, and let's flip. I want to get rid of Defense Network, obviously. So, I think let's... I could clear Melter right now. So I think the first thing we're going to do is we're definitely going to thwart 2 from here. And that's going to... after you place 1 threat... Okay, after Nick Fury makes a basic thwart, place 1 threat on your suit. So we place a threat on the suit, which removes 2 of it. Let's then... Oh, actually, well, yeah, that's fine. Let's discard Intelligence for... We'll discard Intelligence and Intelligence Network, or Analysis for Quake. And then we'll dump... We'll have Quake attack here for 2 onto him. She takes Consequential. And then we'll dump these 2 for Concentrated Fire to finish him off. Oh, but it says when you attack, change to assault form. So we have to change to assault form. So that's going to be the force interrupt. We're going to attack for 4 damage. We interrupt. We change back. He's defeated. Because he's defeated, we can change back to stealth suit, or we can place threat on here based on the scheme of that guy. And I'm going to change back to stealth suit. Oh, I don't know why I flipped. This would have flipped, and then I'm going to flip back. That's what I'm doing. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to have threat to the main scheme. He's going to attack. Prism Dust. After a minion enters play, discard this to confuse that minion, deal 2 damage. Reduce the cost of her by 2 if your identity has a shield trait. Nice. Exhaust Gemma to create a tech card. Okay, this might be fun to pull her out. Okay, so Claw is going to attack. Let's use our stealth. We'll use our interrupt. So he'll scheme instead. So he'll scheme for 2. And then deal 1 damage to each hero. So he just schemes for 2. We take a damage. We have an encounter card. The encounter card is going to be Sonic Converter. After Claw attacks a character, stun that character, and we can spend 1 of each resource to get rid of it. Okay. Alright. So. Oh yeah, and then place 1 threat on that activation here instead. So actually 1 of these gets placed here. Okay. I can remove 2 threat from a scheme if we're in stealth suit. Okay, so I can remove the threat from there. I want to keep Quake alive. After a minion, so let's discard Prism Dust for Prism Dust. So after a minion enters play, discard Prism Dust to deal 2 damage to that minion and confuse it. Let's then. I want to keep Gemma Simmons. Let's dump Informant for Covert Surveillance. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. If you are a stealth suit, you may place the threat here. So we're going to move 2 threat from there. It gets removed. We're going to thwart 2 from here. One of it gets placed here. And then I think I leave Quake and I'm going to keep Gemma in my hand. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, under surveillance, nice. We got Fits here. Okay. Reduce the cost of Fits by 2 if your identity has a shield trait. Exhaust Fits the deck for a tech. So these combo really well. Oh, and I get Sky Destroyer. Okay, I've seen the combos here. So let's add threat to the main scheme. He's going to attack for 1. We're going to activate the ability here to do the stealth suit. So 1. He schemes for 2. After this activation resolves, put a pursuit counter on pursuit by the pass. So 1 gets added here. We add 1 to the suit. A counter gets added to pursuit by the past. We have an encounter card. It's going to be Radioactive Man. So Radioactive Man comes in. Discard 1 card. Oh wait, yeah. After Radioactive Man attacks you, discard 1 card random from your hand. We're going to discard Prism Dust. So after enter into play, confuse that minion and deal 2 damage to it. So he takes 2. This is gone. It's going to be our go. Okay, so it's going to cost us. So we'll discard Practice Plan for Leo Fitz. It says to reduce as an alter ego action, we can exhaust and we get a tech card from our deck and add to our hand. Is that what I want? Yes. Under surveillance would be really nice right now too. But I think I'll flip down. So this might be a good opportunity to flip down. So let's flip down to Nick Fury. Let's activate this, so we'll exhaust him to search our deck for a tech card and add it to our hand. So this is Fury's Watch. Exhaust Fury's Watch and remove 2 threat from your suit to generate a blue resource for each threat you remove this way. Okay, that actually is really nice. We have Fury's Flying Car. Exhaust it and remove a threat from your suit to ready Nick Fury. He gains aerial until the end of the round. Okay, I think I'm gonna grab the watch. We're gonna dump Sky Destroyer. Do I want to jump? Oh, do I want to dump that though? Yeah, because I've already played enough shield cards. We're gonna dump Sky Destroyer for Gemma Simmons. So she costs -2 if your identity has a shield trait, and then we can exhaust her to generate a blue resource for a tech card. So we're going to do that and play Fury's Watch. And then Fury's Watch says exhaust Fury's Watch to remove up to 2 threat from your suit to upgrade from this form upgrade to generate a blue resource for each card you discarded, or for each thing you discarded this way. We're going to exhaust this to remove a threat. To generate 2, it says generate a blue for each threat you remove. So I'm going to do 2 of them to generate 2 blue to do under surveillance to attach to the scheme. Okay, I think I got it all. So we're going to end the go. Oh, I'll, you know what? Since I didn't exhaust myself, I'll heal. Might as well. Okay, then we'll go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. All right, that threat gets added. He schemes for 2. 3, 4. Uh-oh. Oh, that pops. Oh, no, we're at 8. I'm sorry, we're at 10, so we're good. So that's 4. He schemes for 1. I'm going to exhaust Quake to deal 2 damage to him. And then he schemes for 1. So under surveillance saved us there. We have an encounter card. So the encounter card is going to be drawing nearer. So after your turn begins, discard the top card of your deck. Place a pursuit card by pass. We can discard an identity-specific card in order to get rid of it. But that's going to be the go. We'll discard the top card of the deck. It adds a pursuit counter. Okay, good thing we're an alter ego, because then that way we can discard something. So let's dump eye patch camera to get rid of this. We'll flip up. Oh, hold on. Before we do that, let's not do that. Let's exhaust him before we flip up to get a tech card. Let's get the car. Okay, we got the car. Now we're going to flip. We will exhaust, we'll dump under surveillance and exhaust Gemma Simmons for the flying car. So exhaust the flying car to remove a threat from your suit to ready him, and he gains aerial. We are going to, ooh. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let's think about this. First off, we're gonna attack. No, we're gonna thwart 2 from here. It's gonna add 1 to here. We're going to exhaust this to remove this to ready back up. We're going to exhaust this to remove one of these and dump my hand for Nick Fury Sr. because this generates 1 blue resource and then the other 3 for Nick Fury Sr. He's a 2/2. After Nick Fury Sr. enters play, choose to remove 3 threat from a scheme, draw 2 cards, or give a shield character a tough status. At the end of this turn, at the end of the round, Nick Fury Sr. is in play, discard him. So do we want to move the threat, or do we want to... because I haven't attacked with Nick Fury yet. So if Nick Fury Sr. comes in, do I remove the threat? Do I take the 2 card draw? I think I wait on the card draw, honestly. I may not remove the threat. So let's remove 3 threat from here. We're going to have him swing... Actually, we're going to have Nick Fury attack Radioactive Man, and then as our Force Center up, we're going to flip to this, and then when you attack, you remove up to 3 to add additional attacks. So we're going to move 1 to do 3 damage. He's gone. And then we're going to have Nick Fury attack him for... Or do we remove 2 threat? We'll hit him for 2. I think it's fine. We've got plenty of time. And then we're going to end the go. I got to put my consequential on him. We'll draw up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Threat gets added. He attacks for 1 plus 2 boost cards. We're going to have Nick Fury Sr. block. So it's going to be 1, 2. Put Weapons Runner in play. That comes into play. He's defeated. Weapons Runner attacks us for 1. We're going to take the hit. Yeah, we'll take the hit. And then we have an encounter card. The encounter card is going to be Illegal Arms Factory. 1 revealed, place an additional threat here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so after you discard a preparation card you control, that does something. We've got Spray Fire. Choose a player, deal 3 damage to the villain in each minion engaged with that player. This attack gains ranged. I like that. We don't need under surveillance anymore, and we have Coulson. After Coulson's under play, search your deck for a preparation card and add it to your hand. You can get a good old Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. here with Coulson, Quake, Fitz, and Simmons. Okay, I need to get some more threat put on here, so I want to get rid of... So we're going to thwart 2 from here. We will get to add 1 of that threat there. We are going to exhaust this to ready back up. We're going to thwart 2 from here again. We are going to dump under surveillance. We're going to dump these 3 for spray fire. It's going to do 3 damage to him and him, so this is gone. He takes 3. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. No, the thwarting didn't get added here, so those are just gone because it has to be on this side. So, oh no, it's this. Never mind. Okay. So I did get the thwarting. Never mind. Okay, that happens there, and then, but I attacked, so that's fine. Okay. Whew. I think that's it. I think she just ends up taking the damage and dying. Okay, we're going to keep spray fire and draw up. Okay, threat gets added. Claw attacks for 1. We're going to have Quake block. So 1, 2, 3, and then give the villain a tough status. So it does 3 damage. Quake is gone. She'd also be stunned, but she's defeated. Encounter card. It's going to be Dark Designs. Place a pursuit counter by the past. If it has any counters on it, he schemes. So it does have counters on it. He will scheme for 2, 3. Oh, under surveillance came in clutch there. Okay, so we've got to do some stuff here. We've got to do some stuff and clear some things out. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to thwart 2. One of it's going to go here. We're going to exhaust this to ready up and thwart 2 again. So one of it's going to go here. We're going to exhaust this to remove one of these to do Safe House 221. As an alter ego action, you can choose to heal 2 from Nick Fury, place 1 threat on his suit upgrade. We are going to then dump these 3 from Maria Hill. Maria Hill comes into play. It says when Maria Hill thwarts, place remove threat on her suit on your suit form upgrade. She's going to thwart 2. Move that here. We're going to flip. We're going to exhaust this to place a threat here. We're going to exhaust this to look for a tech card. That's title. There's a tech card. There's a tech card. And we're going to exhaust Gemma to play another Prism Dust. And we're going to ready up. I got to give her her consequential real quick. And I'm going to flip my suit. Well, yeah, I'm going to flip to stealth form here. No. I guess it doesn't matter. But yeah, we'll just flip it just in case. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We run out. Encounter card. Okay. All right. Threat gets added. He schemes for 2, 3, and then 2 encounter cards. Encounter card number 1 is going to be the Masters of Evil. 1 revealed discard cards from the encounter deck until a Master of Evil minion is discarded. Put that minion in play, engaged with the first player. So. Uh-oh. 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 I guess we don't have one. Darn it. That's not what I was hoping for at all. Okay, here's the next card. It's going to be Weapons Runner. We have Surge. Illegal Arms Factory when revealed. Okay, so we've got a lot of threat to remove, but that's okay. Okay. So, Argo here. Let's exhaust Fitz to look for a tech card. We get Eye Patch Camera. When any amount of threat would be placed on the main scheme, discard this to place up to 3 threat on your suit upgrade instead. We'll exhaust this to place this on here. We'll exhaust this. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's think about this. We're going to flip for sure. I've got to clear a ton of stuff out. Let's dump global logistics for covert surveillance. We'll remove 2 from here because we're in stealth suit. It gets added to there. Let's do Maria Hill to remove 2 threat. It gets added to here. Let's see what we have. Trying to think of the best way to do this. I can hit old boy for a ton right now. The weapons runner is just kind of annoying. I think maybe we pull the shield up and then we just like take this hit. When you resolve the ability of preparation card you control, move 1 threat from a scheme. Okay, let's actually get that out. So let's play, or let's activate this to remove 2 threat from here, or to get 2 energy, or two resources to get a secret agent. When you resolve the ability of a preparation card you control, move 1 threat from a scheme to the here. Then we're going to activate this and discard this for... No, I don't think I want to do that yet. Okay, I can remove 2 threat, which is fine. 2 is going to get added to there. I want to ping Claw, and I want to swing on him hard with when I mean. But I need a ping, but I want to get rid of weapons runner. So if we attack, we'll remove 2 threat from here, and 1 gets added to there. We're going to exhaust this and remove this to ready him up. We are then going to... I want to do concentrated fire. I mean, Claw hits weapon runner. I just want to get rid of that tough on him too. We're gonna have 3 threat get added to the scheme. Because of what's in play. So maybe we just thwart that. And then I will use Gemma and discard intelligence for EM shield. So EM shield says when you would take any amount of damage, discard this to prevent all the damage. And I'm gonna keep my hand, and I'm gonna just end my go. Okay. So 3 threat gets added. He attacks for 3. We're gonna take the hit, so it's gonna be 3, 4, 5. If there are any counters on it, place a pursuit counter pursued by the past. So he's gonna do 5 damage to us. We're gonna activate EM shield. So when you would take any amount of damage, discard this to prevent all the damage. Because damage was prevented, he will not stun us. And then it says after you resolve the ability of a prep card, move 1 threat from a scheme onto your suit. So we're going to move 1 threat from here to here. This gets discarded. And then after the activation happens, we have this come into play. So we have Pursuit by the Past activates. So let me shuffle this. And we have Orion. He comes in with Tough. He can have any number of Tough status cards. After Orion takes him out of damage, give him a Tough status. Great. I gotta swing on. I gotta just take him out outright. So here's Orion. He's a 2/2. Comes in with Tough. And then after a minion enters play, this doesn't even get this. After a minion comes into play, discard Prism Dust to confuse that minion and deal 2 damage to him. So the 2, that pings off, and then he's confused. And then I get to move another threat here, because a prep card activated. Okay, and then we have Acquire Infinity Formula. After Nick Fury takes that mana damage, give Orion a tough status card. If Orion is not in play, find him and put him in play, engage with the first player. So that's going to get 5 threat. And then Weapons Runner is going to attack us. We're going to take the damage. He gets a tough. And then he's going to attack. We're going to have Maria Hill block. So then then Nick Fury doesn't take any damage. Okay. Whew. There's a lot of stuff going on there. Okay. I got to deal with this guy just outright, which I don't know how it's going to work. Okay. And then we have our encounter card. So the encounter card is going to be Dark Designs. It says place a pursuit counter that passed, and if it has any counters on it, the villain schemes. It will have a counter on it. He schemes for 2, 3, 0. So just 3. Okay. Which puts it at 5, and there needs to be 10 for it to pop. So we've got to get rid of a bunch of stuff right now. Okay. We got a lot of stuff going on here. So I think the first thing we're going to do... Oh, man. What do we do here? I probably want to play Sky Destroyer. I want to do Concentrated Fire. So I think the first thing we do is thwart 2 from here. 1 gets added. We activate the card to ready up. We activate the Watch to remove 2. For Concentrated Fire, it's going to do 4 to this. It just knocks the tough off. Then we're going to attack him for 2. We're going to flip over, spend 3 of these, do 5 damage. And then after he takes any amount of damage, give him a tough status. We are going to... I don't even know at this point. Sky Destroyer would be really nice if I can get a tech card that is also shield, but I don't think I have any of those. Because I could finish off Weapons Runner and just be done with him. Because that's popping. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. That's the thing that's going to happen. Which is fine. We'll just move on. Let's exhaust... Let's dump Intelligence for Informant. So we'll play this. When a minion schemes, discard Informant. This activation removes threat instead of placing it. So we can do that. And then... Because I'm going to flip down. I think that's the move. We're going to flip. We're going to exhaust the Fits to find a tech card. Do I want Prism Dust? Yeah, I think that's what I'm getting. We're going to get Prism Dust. We'll exhaust her to play Prism Dust, even though we can't use it. And then we'll exhaust this to heal Nick Fury by 2. And we're going to end our go. I'm going to keep Sky Destroyer and Eye Patch Camera in my hand. And we'll draw up to full health. Okay. So 2 threat gets added. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. He schemes for 2. 3, 4. So this pops. This gets discarded. We have a Secret Rendezvous. Discard cards in your counter deck until a minion's discarded. Put it engaged with the first player, then move on to 2B. Okay. Okay, there's a minion. I can't activate Prism Dust because I'm not in hero form. He schemes for 1. That's fine. He schemes for 2. We're going to dump Informant. So when a minion schemes, discard Informant to make it remove threat. So it's going to remove the threat. And then he schemes for 1. Which I don't know if there's a way to have... I don't know if the activation order matters Because I could have technically gotten rid of everything. But that way, at least it does that. Okay. And then this is a hero response, so I don't get to activate this. So we're going to get an encounter card. The encounter card is going to be Claw's Vengeance. Discard a card at random from your hand. Okay. Card we discard at random will be Spray Fire, which is what I was wanting. So that's lovely because I needed that to swing on everybody. So awesome. Thanks, Claw. Okay. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to place the threat onto our suit. I need to get rid of that infinity formula. Let's exhaust this to get a tech card. We'll get another Prism Dust. We're going to change the stealth form. We're going to flip. We're going to exhaust this to remove 2 for 2 blue. We'll discard Prism Dust for Sky Destroyer. So after you play a shield card, deal 2 damage to an enemy. We're going to then... Oh, I didn't play that right. That's okay. We're going to play Global Logistics. So exhaust a shield card you control. So we're going to exhaust that to look at the top 4 cards of a player deck or encounter deck, discard any one of those, and put the rest back on the top or bottom of the deck. So we'll take a look here. I'm going to discard any number of them and put the others back on top or bottom in any order. We're gonna give him this. I'll give him this as a boost card. Actually, he'll get 2 boost cards. I'll give him this as a boost card. I'll give him this as the encounter card. I'll give him that. I'll actually do it like that. Okay. And then because I can deal 2 damage to an enemy, I'm gonna deal 2 damage to Orion. That knocks this off. Then I thwart 2 from here. That adds 1 to here. I exhaust to re-up. I swing for 2 onto him. He's gone. Oh, he wouldn't have thwarted anyway. So he wouldn't have thwarted because of this. So then I would have just discarded this to make him remove that. So there's no threat there. Okay, but he's defeated. So he's out of here. Then I'll activate this and discard Intelligence for Eye Patch Camera. When any mad threat would be placed on the main scheme, discard Eye Patch Camera to place up to 3 of it on your suit instead. Oh, and I attacked, so I'm sorry. So that flipped. I'm going to keep Nick Fury Sr. in my hand. We're going to draw up. Okay. Okay, threat gets added. Do I want to do this instead to replace up to 3 threat? It just says when any number of threat would be placed on the main scheme. I could discard this and just add that to my suit. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to discard this, place... Oh, you know what? I'm not going to do that. No, yes, I am. I'm going to do that. So when any mana threat be placed on the main scheme, discard Eye Patch to place up to 3 of that threat on the suit instead. So we're going to discard that. And then we activate Secret Agent. After you resolve a prep card, move a threat from a scheme onto your suit. Okay. He's going to attack for 3. I'm sorry, he's going to attack for 1 plus extra stuff. We're going to take the hit. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We knew that. We're going to take 4 damage. We are stunned. He's going to attack us for 1. He's going to attack us for 3. We're going to defend it. We take a damage. And then he gets a tough status. Okay, and you have an encounter card. Sound Manipulation. Take 2 damage, he heals 2 damage. We take 2, he heals 2. Okay. Okay, we've got to get rid of a bunch of stuff here. We're kind of a hot mess right now. Okay, so first off, we're going... Oh, we've defended, so we don't... We're going to have to flip down, but I think I can get rid of some stuff here. So first off, let's go ahead and... I want to get Under Surveillance placed as well. Let's exhaust this to remove 2 for under surveillance. So that gets attached to here. Makes that 12. Let's... Nick Fury Sr. might be the way I need to get this out. So I think what we're going to do is... Oh, but I need him out. Okay. If I get Nick Fury Sr. out, that Sky Destroyer would destroy Weapons Runner. Oh, I had to exhaust him. I had to exhaust this. Hold on. I had to exhaust this for... I had to exhaust this to do the 2 damage. So instead of... I'm going to do a small correction. I would have exhausted Safe House in order to exhaust my shield card to act... And then on the 1 card that I did for Global Logistics, I would have exhausted this. So that's how I would have done that. Or exhausted... Yeah, I think that would have been fine. Okay. So that's what I would have done for Global Logistics. Let's exhaust this to remove 1 and ready Nick Fury. We're going to flip. I'm going to Fury heal up to 6. I'm going to exhaust Safe House to heal Nick Fury again. I'm going to play Fitz to get a tech card that I don't have. So that's a bummer. Okay, that messed that plan up. Then we will just exhaust, we'll just discard Concentrated Fire to play Informant. And we're going to end the turn. We're going to keep those in our hand and draw up. Okay, there's Quake again. Nice. Okay. 2 threat gets added. He schemes for 3, 4. He schemes for 1. He schemes for 1. We'll dump Informant to make it remove 1, so that cancels out. Effectively, they cancel out. And then we're having an encounter card, and it's going to be Weapons Runner. It gains Surge. Sinister Strike. If we're an alter ego, place a pursuit counter pursuit by pass on it. If it has any counters on it, it gains Surge. It's going to be Solid Sound Body. He gains Retaliate. Okay. Okay. Let's use our ability here to heal Nick Fury by 2. I know that I don't have any tech cards in my deck, so Fitz isn't going to really work. We're going to flip. I'm going to attack to get rid of that. We will... Let's exhaust... Let's see, what do we want to discard? We'll discard this for Covert Surveillance. Remove 2 threat from the scheme. If you're in Stealth Suit, you may place the threat on your suit upgrade, otherwise change the Stealth Suit. So we're going to change the Stealth Suit. This is gone. We're going to exhaust this to remove 2 from here to play Quake. Because I played a shield card, that gets defeated. I'm going to exhaust Quake to take out Weapons Runner, so that's gone. We'll dump this for Covert Surveillance again to remove 2 threat from a scheme. If we can place that threat here, we'll exhaust this to ready back up. And then we're going to attack. No, is that what I want to do? Remove 2 threat from here. Okay, we'll keep Fury again. We'll draw up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 2 threat gets added. He's going to attack. We're going to have Quake block it. So he's going to do 3, or he's going to do 1, 2, and then after his activation, put a pursuit counter pursuit by the past. So he's going to do 2 damage. Quake is defeated. Tiger Shark's going to attack us. We're going to take the hit. Well, actually, hold on. Wait, do I have to do the interrupt? Yeah, it's a force interrupt. Never mind. So I have to do the force interrupt first. So he's going to scheme. Hold on. Let me undo this all quick. He's going to scheme. So that gets removed. Hold on. Let me undo this. I think this was first. So he's going to scheme for 2. Because the interrupt, I think, happens. Yeah, when an enemy would attack you, it schemes instead. Place a threat here. Okay, so he's going to scheme for 2, 3. And then he schemes for 1, because he would attack and then he schemes. Okay. I think that's right. Because it's a force interrupt, so I have to do it. So then, Evil Alliance comes. Each Nemesis minion activates against you. If no more in play, place 3 pursuit counters. So then this gets the 3 pursuit counters. And then it says, after you pursuit counters here, if there are 3 or more, remove each one. Oh, I should have flipped it this way. After you flip this, find your Nemesis and reveal it. Search the set-aside area for your Nemesis side scheme and reveal it. Shuffle. Okay. So Orion comes back. And then he comes in with Tough. Okay. Oh, and then I can activate this to take the Tough off and confuse him. And then because we did this, we can remove a threat from a scheme and put it on our suit. Okay, I think that's right. That's a lot of stuff that was happening there. Okay. So I want to get Nick Fury Sr. out. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to exhaust this for 2. Discard Global Logistics. I'm sorry, we're going to discard Super Spies and Under Surveillance for Nick Fury Sr. We can choose to remove 3 threat, draw 2 cards, or give a shield character a tough status. I'm going to draw the 2 cards. Then we're going to activate this to ping this off of him. We're going to attack. It's going to flip this to ping this off. I get the retaliate damage. We're going to exhaust these, or play those 3 for Spray Fire. Deal 3 damage to everybody, and it has ranged. So everybody takes 3. And it has ranged, so I don't take the retaliate. However, he gets a tough status back. I'm going to have him hit this off. I'm going to use this to ready up. I'm going to use this and remove this to take him out. And I think I'm going to have Quake stay where she is. And I think we're going to end the go. Okay, so there's an encounter card. Okay. Okay. So 2 threat gets added. He schemes or he attacks for 1. We're going to have Nick Fury Sr. block that. So it's going to do 1, 2. We take a damage, and if this deals damage to you, exhaust your hero. So we take a damage. Wait. If this activation deals damage to you, exhaust your hero. The boost makes me take a damage, but it's the boost effect not doing it, not the activation itself. So I don't think I am exhausted. So I'm going to take the 1 damage, and then Nick Fury Sr. is gone. And then Tiger Shark's going to attack, and it says give him a boost status. So I'm going to just take the 5, or the 3 damage, but 5 health. After he attacks, we give him, or Tiger Shark gets a tough status. We get this, we flip. We have Melter, and then we have Sinister Strike. Place a pursuit counter pursued by pass. Then if it has any things on it, the villain attacks. It has a counter. He attacks. We're going to have Quake block it. So it's going to do 2, 3, 4. Discard a card at random from your hand. But Quake is gone. Oh, That's the card. Why are my spray fires getting discarded? Ugh. Okay. So it's our go now. Golly, that was annoying. Okay. Good lord. I feel like I'm barely hanging on here. Okay, so... Oh, let me remove this. We're going to exhaust these for Maria Hill. We played a shield card, so we ping 2 damage onto somebody. We'll do it to Melter. Maria Hill thwarts 2. It gets added to my suit. We will... I'm going to end up flipping down. Move 2 from here. 1 gets added to my suit. We ready back up and remove 2 from here. 1 gets added to my suit. I give her a consequential. We'll flip. And we'll activate this to heal 2. I'm going to end my go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 2 threat gets added. He schemes for 2, 3, 4, 5. Encounter card. Master's Mayhem. Each Master attacks you. If no attacks are made, search the encounter deck next pile for a Master of Evil's minion and put it into and play engage with you. Shuffle the encounter deck. Do I just have Radioactive Man? I think that's the only one I've got. Okay. Okay. So, okay, this will help quite a bit, but I've got to clear that stuff off of him. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to heal Nick Fury by 2. We're going to activate this for a tech card. We get Prism Dust. We're going to flip our suit over. We're going to flip. I think I'm attacking though, so I don't think it's going to matter. Whoops, I don't think it's going to matter. We are going to... I need to clear that tough off a Tiger Shark. And then I'm going to just spray everybody. And it'll clear Tiger Shark and Melter. We'll dump... okay, we'll exhaust Gemma for Prism Dust. We will dump Prism Dust. Okay, hold on. Let me think about this. We're going to have Fury attack to knock that off, right? We're going to dump Intelligence, Prism Dust, and Under Surveillance for Spray Fire. Choose a player, deal 3 damage to the villain, each minion engage with them. So they're defeated. He takes 3 damage, and then he takes 3 damage. We're going to have Maria Hill thwart 2 from here. We'll dump that to play Informant. We'll exhaust this to ready Nick Fury up. Then Nick Fury is going to swing for 5. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No. I don't want to deal with a Mortal Claw yet. Nick Fury is going to swing for 4 onto Radioactive Man and take him out. We're going to ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. It's kind of a long playthrough here. 2 gets added to here. He attacks for 3. Maria Hill is going to block it, so it's going to do 3, 4, 5. Deal damage to each hero. So 5, we take a damage. She's defeated. Encounter card. Drawing near. Lovely. Okay. So we're going to discard a card. That gets added there. I have to flip down to get rid of that. So I think what we'll do... I think what we're going to do... Do I have a shield? I have a concentrated fire, but I want to keep it. So we're going to have Fury thwart 2 from here to take one of these. We're going to exhaust to bring him back. We're going to attack to remove 1 to deal 3 damage to him. That brings in stage 2. When reveal, look for Immortal Claw. And reveal it. He comes in with 18, or 28 now. And then that comes in with 3 threat. And then let's activate Global Logistics by exhausting him to look at the top 4 cards. I'll look at my top 4 cards. I want to keep this, discard that, and we'll put the rest back. So since I activated a shield card, I can do this to ping him for 2. So we ping him for 2 damage. Then after preparation card, oh, that's a shield card, never mind. And then, so I did that. We'll dump these 2 for Concentrated Fire to deal 4 damage to him. Then we'll play out Practice Plan. So after a preparation card you control is discard a discard Practice Plan to return that to your hand. Discard from your discard pile. And I think that's it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 3 threat gets added. Because 1 for this, 1 for this, 1 for this. He attacks us for 3. Oh, I think I take some retaliate damage. I think I took 2 retaliates. Or maybe 3 retaliates. So I'm going to take some retaliate damage. He's going to attack us for 1, 2, whatever that is. I'm going to defend it. So 2. After this activation, pursued by the past, and then it says after this activation, deals damage, exhaust your hero. So I take 2 damage, or 0 damage. We add a pursuit counter. We're going to flip this over because this is empty. Which means that drawing near is going to bring in that guy. And counter card, and it's going to be Radioactive Man. And that's going to end the go. So then, drawing near, it's going to discard the top card of my deck. It's going to add this. We search for Orion again. This dude is not going to stop. I think I just got to clear claw as best as I can, like right now, and just trying to get this over with. So he's got 22 health. If I remove Immortal Claw, that puts him down to 12 health. Okay. He gets a tough. There we go. Oh, actually, I can activate Prism Dust to do 2 damage to confuse him. And then after this happens, I can move a threat from here to here. Okay, that works. Okay, because that'll clear a bunch of that'll clear Immortal Claw quite a bit. So I'm not even gonna worry about Orion, honestly. Let's discard Intelligence for Covert Surveillance. Remove 2 threat from here. If you're in Stealth Suit form, place it on here. Otherwise, change the Stealth Suit. So we're gonna change the Stealth Suit. That gets removed. He goes down to 12 health. We're going to play Global Logistics to exhaust a shield card. This gets exhausted to look at the top 4 cards. We'll look at the top 4 cards here. Oh, a prep card did get discarded, didn't it? It did. So I'm going to discard this to resolve this. And then because another prep card resolved, I can remove a threat from here to here. Okay. Sinister Strike is going to give him... So I'm going to put this on top to kind of pursue by the past. I'm going to discard this. I'm actually going to discard all that and just give him Dark Designs. Okay. Then, did I play a shield card? No, I didn't play a shield card. Then, I'm going to exhaust this to Ready Fury again. I can do 4. I can do 8. So I might flip down. I'm going to do this to remove 2 from here to add that to there. I'm going to exhaust her and this. No, I'm going to exhaust her for Prism Dust. It's a tech card. And I'm going to exhaust this for EM Shield by removing 2 of those. We're going to flip. I'm going to exhaust this to heal 2. I'm going to keep Concentrated Fire. I'm going to end my go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then that comes out. Okay. So 2 threat gets added. He schemes for 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it's at 12 for us to lose. He schemes but can't. He schemes for 2, but then we're going to do... oh, this got discarded. Oh, yeah, I got to shuffle this up. Informant, which is going to make him remove threat instead. So he removes 2 threat. That gets discarded. Okay. Then we have 2 encounter cards. So the first encounter card is going to be draw Dark Designs, which we knew. Place a pursuit counter. Then if he has any... Oh, I just lost. I played that so poorly. I completely forgot about this card. I just lost the game. Well, no, hold on. I didn't necessarily lose. Hold on. Let's see what happens. So we place a pursuit counter. Then if it has any counters, he schemes for 2. So if this has no boost counters, we're fine, right? Because it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So as long as it has no boost icons, we're fine. Okay, we lost. Okay. Sorry, there's an hour of me being an idiot. Okay, so that's going to be the play. I forgot. I completely forgot. Okay. So, preliminary thoughts on Nick Fury. He seems like a lot of fun. I don't even know if he needs to be in Justice, honestly. With his threat removal, we can put him in something else. But I think a lot of the prep cards are Justice. So if you want to really lean into that, I think you have to go Justice. But I'll have to see if there's any decks that don't involve that and see how that works. The tech stuff could be interesting. I like these, just running them with shield anyway, because, well, you can run these without a shield thing. Like I know tech is used for like a lot of the protection stuff. But if you run like, who else is shield? I know War Machine is shield, so that probably works well with him. I don't know. This will be kind of fun to play with. So anyway, I cannot believe I did that. All right. Anyway, I'm excited to see how he is. Let me know what aspect you guys use him in. I mean, Justice seems to fit, but I feel like it's a little overkill. So we'll see. I was really upset that a lot of my attack cards got ruined. But I just feel like even if you can like get his assault suit up, when you attack or move up to 3 to remove... Like if you get a bunch of stuff here, you can do some attacks for huge amounts. And there may be even a fun way to combo like getting aerial to like do crazy crap with the aerial cards. Anyway, we'll see. There may be a fun way to do that. To like what was the card that didn't I have a card that got me a tech card? Can't remember now. Yeah, I don't even remember the card now. Oh yeah, no, that's I can use Fits to get this and then make this come out. I don't know. There could just be a really fun way to go about it. But anyway, that's going to be it for today. Let me know what you guys think of Nick Fury and how you like him and what other aspects you'd play him in. But yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.